If you mind your business, then you won't be minding mine.
Hello, everybody. You are listening to Mind Your Own Business. Welcome back, everybody, to Mind Your Own Business with Doug and Ed, or like Ed likes to say, Ed and Doug. You're on listening to AM 1220 KHTS, and we got a real quick guest. Go Ed.
Bonnie Keith is our visual artister here.
I like that.
And I want you to just tell them who you are and what you do, so we can. Behind the camera, people rarely get in front of the camera. I want you to get some press.
That is true. Though my background is was first in front of the camera before I got in back of the camera.
This should be easy for you.
It's very easy for me. I love the camera. It's my best friend. Again, I'm Bonnie Keith. My company is Video Magic Productions, and I help businesses be seen. I help businesses get out there visually so that they can actually touch people. If someone has a video of their business, of their message, of their statement, of their product, it's more engaging, it converts more as far as sales, and people will feel that they know you, like you, and trust you, and therefore want to do business with you. So video speaks. If a picture speaks 1,000 words, think of what a video can do for you and your business.
Video can move mountains.
It can move mountains.
Yeah, and I get tired of saying the same stuff over and over again, so if they want to repeat it and play it, that's cool.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It works for you 24/7.
So Bonnie, are a lot of folks going, or not a lot, some going to videos on websites?
Absolutely.
Is that the new?
I think businesses are finally realizing that print is okay. It's one thing, but it just doesn't.
Good save there, Bonnie.
It doesn't. But you got to add video.
To the guy that does print in print.
Do print and video, and then you can conquer the world. Right. What can I tell you?
You need a QR code to take you to the video in print.
Exactly. That's perfect. Great.
Okay, Bonnie, so how do they get a hold of you?
Number is 661-755-1699. Again, 661-755-1699. Or go to bonniekeith.com, and you'll see my website, see some of my videos, and you can send me a message through there.
Okay, Bonnie, thanks.
Alrighty,
now get back behind the camera.
All right, I'm back. All right. Okay.
So Ed,
Sheila, break the camera yet.
I thought another, since you do like to, what's the word?
Talk.
Yeah, I was looking for
a technical word,
a fancy word,
orate,
or anyway. But we wanted to give you a chance with no word restrictions. Every week we're gonna try to do this.
Just a time restriction, no word restriction.
Ed's thought of the day, or Ed's thought of the week, if you will. Go.
My job is to try to keep people off center and to get them to think in ways they don't normally do. And a lot of people are sitting back saying, what am I going to do next? We were in a meeting on Monday with a Mind Your Own Business peer group, and we were talking to an art person just trying to figure out how to market her stuff. And she's thinking very small on having parties at her house and doing art shows and having people buy $300 photographs. And I said, there hasn't been an artist alive that has done well selling their own art. It just doesn't exist. You always need a third-party endorsement to say this guy's the next, this girl's the next coming-up artist. And I told her she should start calling all the art brokers that actually sell art for a lot of money. A $300 art piece is nothing to someone who sells $20,000 pictures. She said, how would I go about doing that? And I said, I want you to, her homework was to go online and find the natural people that may partner with her and just call them and say, it doesn't really matter what name. I said, just say, Ed Bernstein told me to call you and meet with you because it would be a good match with what you do in my product. If he can remember everyone he's ever met and know that he doesn't know who I am, you probably don't want to do business with him anyway. So she thought that was a good idea. You can use anybody's name and just call anybody, and it turns a cold call into a warm call. Because anybody you're dealing with that knows a lot of people will not turn you away if it sounds like it was a referral. And if you sit down and they fall in love with you when you meet with them, you can tell them what you did, and they'll probably steal your idea and do it the next day. But you don't have to feel, even if you don't know anybody, just take a name and make some calls. If you've got a good offering, they'll listen to you.
So Ed, what if they say, when she gives them that opening line, and they say, I don't know Ed Bernstein?
And I say, well, I met him and he said you were a good match. And if they say, well, I don't remember him and I don't want to meet with you, what's the worst case? You say, you remember everyone you met? There's a good chance you're not going to be able to turn me on to the right people. Because I can't remember everyone I've met. You can ask anybody who's ever come up and said, hey, how's it going? And you go, well, how things going? How's work? And you get some kind of clue what they might do to figure out who they are. Because there's a lot of people you meet if you're doing it right, and 1 or 2 out of 100 are going to become close partners with you. And the ones that met you that saw you speak but never said anything, like the people listening today, some of them may never meet us, but they may find something useful to apply to their business. And if they met us in person, they're going to come up and say hi.
So what you're trying to say is, with a warm lead, you're kind of what's the word? Managing a warm lead, because
You're creating a warm lead.
Creating, that's the word I was looking for. Because I manage salespeople, and I've been and I still am. And making a cold, hard call is difficult for a lot of people emotionally. So if you somehow can create it to be just a little bit warm, it is so much easier. And you have more of a secure feeling when you're doing it, right?
Right, but the thing is that it's not necessary, because if you've got a great offering and a great personality and you're credible and people like you and you're coachable and you can coach them, you don't need to already pre-know them, because within 10 minutes they're going to like you anyway. You just need the confidence to know that they're not going to turn you away simply because, hi, I'm calling to try to sell you long distance or something. You know, people do that every day, and they're able to engage in 30 seconds or 2 seconds to make them listen to more. It's kind of like the radio station. They can turn away at any moment if they decide they don't like this mind your own business thing.
Don't say that.
They could.
Right.
No, if you don't like it, turn it off. Turn it off.
You never say that on radio.
No. So, but my tip out there is to stretch beyond what you normally do and feel comfortable and be confident, because you meet people all the time. Hi, my name's John. Thanks for noticing me. Does not win over personalities.
Right.
If I talk like that, I'd be broke.
Sometimes I wish you'd talk like that. Never mind. But the point, folks, is what Ed's talking about is what this show is about. We want to help small business owners, medium business owners, or even maybe a salesperson that works for a big corporation. What this show is about is try to enlighten you and make you think in different ways to promote you and your business.
The two guests today
Yes.
are both going to be at both ends of the spectrum. One is in the business of connecting people and adding value to the community. The other one is in a business where you could be social or not to promote your business, and has done very well doing it belly to belly, meeting people every day on her own. So 2 examples, large scale and one-on-one.
All right. So that's Mind Your Own Business, folks, with Doug and Ed on KHTS AM 1220. We'll be right back.
And you won't be minding mine.